Well, hello people, and welcome back to Town to City. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This wonderful voxel city builder has recently launched into 1.0 after a short period in early access, and with 1.0 arrives new tourism mechanics where we can plan routes between hotels and landmarks on our maps, alongside a new map itself with plenty of new beach-themed props and new campaign features, new townsfolk animations, quality life improvements and general bug fixes. One of the most wonderful little early access projects we saw launch a couple of years ago, and it's nice to see it make it into 1.0. So today let's start a brand new tourism town in one of my favourite little city painters, shall we? So welcome back to Town to City everyone. So I've been playing here to unlock our new milestone where we have lots of new level Rosamare, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Rosamare's sunny weather and historical coastal grounds offer the perfect getaway for your citizens. Access Rosamare whenever you wish to learn about tourism, which you absolutely will do. Which the new mechanics that have arrived in this absolutely pristine little city painter. This is our current city build ongoing. It's just so much fun. This probably has the best functional detailing available in any kind of city painter at the minute. Really unique little voxel experience. Either way, let's head to our new tourism town available in 1.0, shall we? Ancient ruins stand tall on the coastal cliffs. People will gather from far to see these sights. So this is our new campaign level here. That's part of the 1.0 launch. We'll also be streaming this game over on the channel as well, where we do have some codes to give away. So if you see us live for that, do come and say hello. It's always fun to hang out with you on the streams. And welcome to Rosamare. Wonderful. The perfect holiday destination. It just happened to say that as I said it as well. Let's start welcoming tourists by setting up our first hotel. So we can come to our research menu and under a tourism tab here, we'll see inns for free. A small hotel with commerce-themed routes provides burgway, that's a horrendously hard French word, from other cities with a tourist destination. Wonderful. So it also has some expansion tier 2, unlocks new route themes, so food and shopping. Ability to add an expansion to any hotel. And then we can also add a fashionistas, arts and crafts, and fairground themes to the whole tourism vibe as well. So a really nice new mechanic available here. And we can build our first inn. Now, first of all, let's have a look at the brand new map. So really beautiful. There's beaches, there's also beach props been added as well now, so certainly I think want to be building near a beach. Now, the only one really accessible for building is this one here. But even then it's right by the tar boundary. Well, that's fine. We'll place that in on the beach, shall we? So let's have this facing, I suppose here. And have an idea of what I want this to look like. And of course, such a wonderful building animation in this game. Fantastic. So here's our first inn. An active hotel, like an inn, brings in money and also tourism points for the tourism research menu. I need to find out how to pronounce this. Apparently it's a social class primarily characterized by the ownership of the means of production. There you go. Who knew that?
Bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie. There we go. In other cities, we'll also visit and in return be able to work in their home city. Before tourists visit this inn, they require you to set up a tourist route. Press the edit routes button and add a new route. So we have an edit routes button. So for the perfect straw, create a marketplace straw with the perfect length. Have plaza decorations along the route, an average of 20 points. Operational market stalls, 4 of them. And then add workers to the hotel as well. So there's no need to add a route at the minute. Because we want to create this marketplace straw here, don't we? To create our first straw, so for a hotel to function and attract tourists, you need to create tourist routes. Having good routes attracts more guests and generates more income. Every route has a selectable theme and therefore unique requirements. Fulfilling the requirement improves the route's rating. So here we have a marketplace straw. While editing a route, you can insert a new point to the route by double-clicking the pathway. You can drag the points around to change the layout of the route to remove the points. So very similar to how Cities 2's public transit works, actually. And we'll join the lines in. And a hotel can have up to 3 routes. So the marketplace straw, it wants basically what it says over here. So they essentially want to walk around a little market plaza, don't they? So let's go ahead and give them that. I think I'm going to start by painting out a bit of road structure here. So I'm going to come to my square brick road. I'm going to rotate this using Z and X. Bring its size down a little here. And let's say this runs like this in a perfect square around the edge of the building here. I think we'll certainly have a beachfront road in mind here too, which might use plaza for this. I'm going to paint that straight along there, just so we have a way to snap in. I'd say there's so many different city building and painting experiences these days, but Town to City's road network and its road tools are always a pleasure to kind of rediscover, if you like. Really nice system here for painting your roads out. So we have that in. They're going to want 4 stalls, so let's go ahead and paint in our food stalls here. We'll have, I guess, just a mix of different stalls. Let's do poultry. We'll have this. Yeah, now I'm going to paint out a little square for the market to sit on, actually. Maybe directly here behind the hotel. Just open up a bit of a plaza, if you like. And then we'll have the market take place. Don't see, just around these little areas. Try and give them a somewhat organised layout, if you like. And one more, we need a fruit stall, which can sit just here as well. Bring out just a bit more red. This side of it here. It also wants some decorations around there as well, doesn't it? Plaza decorations specifically. So let's have some lights through here, just as it's turning to night time as well. Let's have a clock. And have that over there. We can maybe get some signage either side of the building here. Do we have... We've got some fancy fencing here. We'll save fencing for a little later. Maybe a couple of sidewalk signs, perhaps advertising what's being sold at this little market here. And then a couple of benches as well, why not? We'll have these just to... Actually, we can even put them on the back of the hotel here. Even having some lights on the windows, above the doorways. Don't forget some flowers here as well. Some hanging baskets off the edge of the hotel. Bring in perhaps some larger trees. We can even add mist as well now, which might be really cool to add off of the water here. Let's see if we can find an excuse to do that at some point. Okay, well, I think I'm happy with that. Now we just need to have the markets in, but we need some townsfolk actually living in Rosamari for the time being. So let's turn our attention toward that plaza road. And again, I'm wondering if I can... Do I want to go freeform for this? I think we possibly will. Although, do I want to do square? It's always a difficult choice. I'm just going to paint it like this. Okay, and then we'll add in some first homes here. Now they have added a new house in. Kind of a very Santorini, Mediterranean, Greek looking project here. And they have 3 variations as well. So let's have 3 here. Once these are built in, we can get some people living here. Yeah, you also want clothing as well. We can give you that. We'll just go for a regular clothing store right now, I think. This guy can live... He is eating into the terrain for us, but I think we'll just have to deal with that. I also want to use this brick road again here too. Actually create a bit of an angle here. Perhaps do something more interesting with our road network. Snap onto the straight length here. There we go. That'll work in there. And then we can do one in each of our market stalls now. We can't once we have available workers at least. We had to get those in. And then this will complete our first tourism route for us. Give them a warehouse as too. That's where they can receive supplies. I guess I'll just embed this kind of into the town, because that way it will just supply everything on the beachfront essentially. Let's go ahead and start prepping some more of these houses too. So it's a really nice way that they've integrated tourism into the gameplay loop here. Walking tours are going to be essentially earning us money toward the actual research of further tourism. So really a lot of fun. Let's add a labourer into that too. And then let's actually give them a pathway back to the station here too. Which I'm doing a sort of switchbacky angle here. And what's our quickest way to the station? We're actually quite far from it, aren't we? Which is fine, I suppose. Just have to create a bit of a highway, I guess. You guys get ready. There's no taxi service at the minute. Once you do arrive in this tourism town, be warned, it is a bit of a walk. But that's okay. They won't mind. I think it's nice to establish some national highway infrastructure, isn't it? Which is essentially what this is. Right, we have significant amounts more demand for warehouse workers, so we'll stock all this. And then we're very nearly stopped there. We just need to wait for a few more families, which are now starting to make their way down. Very good. It's always a pleasure seeing these little pixelated QB kind of Minecraft people almost, isn't it? Do you know what it almost reminds me of? Kind of the graphic style of that Minecraft dungeon series, if anyone ever played that. That sort of vibe, isn't it? Let's carry on adding some more residential in here. Actually, can we go for an upgrade here? Increase the size of a few of these homes along the beach. Do we have any of our, I guess, beach props are going to be under our tech tree, aren't they? Beach trees, sandcastles over here. So hopefully we'll be able to actually do some beach detail along here as well. I'm going to add in some more houses down here now. We're approaching, I guess, sort of finishing off the criteria for the hotel over here. We'll add in some more townsfolk residents. Snap into the road here. It's too expensive. Can we increase... No, we can't increase any economy menus for our tourism, which isn't listed in the economy, so I guess maybe it might fall under commercial at some point once we start to make some money from those tours. Trim off a little bit at the end there as well. And then just add in that new home on the edge. Come up with some possible tree decorations. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to wait for some palm trees here. Maybe even a little hedge out onto the beachfront, maybe. With some medium trees either side. A tree plaza here. Let's do some ground painting actually. Maybe we can paint some dry grass on the beachfront here. Fill it with some light shrubbery, some bushes. Just some small decoration, maybe a little signpost here on the beach. A little clock as well. Great stuff. I wanted to move you. Let's have you snapped there. And then new people can move in. Which will finally complete our little criteria there. And then we just want 2 people working at the hotel. Wonderful. We've completed our first route. Look at all these tourists. Now gain tourism points, use them in the tourism menu to expand and create new hotels and routes. You can continue expanding Ras Mare or go back to Bellevue or Fontainebleau at any time and start employing the bourgeois there. There we go, we're starting to earn our tourism points now. And we can see our tourists with their little umbrellas and their fancy canes. The higher upper class, clearly. Enjoying a little route from our small inn over here. It's only making a very small profit right now. I imagine the reviews are going to say things along the lines of, this hotel is 1,000 miles from the nearest train station. Don't stay here. It's too far from local amenities. So I think I'm going to bring this plaza around the edge of the road here. Just up to a little bit. Then I'm going to switch back to brick as I essentially leave the plaza with a view to have some more homes. Probably down here to map edge. Might as well make use of that space there. And we can upgrade the mayor's home, and we can also do that. Guess I don't really want this right in the town, do I? I placed it on the cliff last time, which was quite authoritarian of the mayor, but that's okay with me. He wants some trees near his home. We will add those in. Let's have some large trees just around the back of the cliff here. Keep it on randomize. And we'll also have a few more homes, maybe 2 more on the edge, if Anarchy says so. I could always actually just... Can I not reclaim into the... Oh yeah, we can. Yeah. Has to be said again, like really wonderful terraforming tools, right? Holy smokes. I'll just have that there, and then I'm actually just going to add that water back in. So that really is a beachfront home there, isn't it? But quite a cute little cove over there, I feel. Wants to be near cliffs. Perfect houses for you, goodness. Sweet. And we'll max out these stalls over here now. Here we go, so we can add route themes, food festivities, and shoppers paradise. We don't have a lot of shopping yet. I think I'm kind of hankering for beech trees, which I think I'm going to grab first. Which looks like palm tree. Was that the only one we had? I think so. That's okay though. And I'm absolutely going to decorate the beach in many different palm trees here. Have a real tropical beach town look here. It's going to be quite a cute little town this, I feel, once it's all said and done. Sat here down on the cliffs. Isn't that gorgeous? Such a pretty looking game here. Let's upgrade some houses along here as well. Keep this population coming in so we can keep everything stocked. But I'll wait for some more of our tourism points to accrue here. Alongside just continue to upgrade houses and bring in these civilians as and when they turn up. I'll add loads of palms. Palms are 100% my new favourite tree. Guaranteed. It'd be really nice if we could bridge over to these islands as well. We do have access to some bridges, so I think that's in the other town, isn't it? I think it likely is. What other commerce do we have for them at the minute? We can give them a bakery. And a butcher. And maybe we'll have a butcher here. A winery does require grapes, which we do not have. Also add some workers to the butcher's house as well. And we'll also grab the commercial bundle as well. And super, there is 200 tourism points. Now we can grab our first hotel expansion. So let's add in our second route here. I think this time we'll do a shopper's paradise. Just wants to walk past 9 commercial buildings, which is quite a lot, I suppose. And also a bunch of plaza decorations as well. So we send through here. Actually counts for them to see all of this. There's 6 of 9. So that keeps them somewhat happy for right now. It's not super long though. The length must be between a minimum and maximum number displayed on the bar. So 102. So I guess we want to land in the middle, so we're a little short right now, which I guess makes perfect sense. So let's continue to add in some more stalls, and I guess just general commercial buildings. So we could have a shoemaker in for sure. Doesn't want any other resources. Likewise with our opticians. I'm going to keep a lot of this around the hill here. I'm going to try to create a sense of density, I guess. With all this commercial going in, let's prepare some new houses too. Wonderful. These guys some workers. I'm also going to want some more at the warehouse too. And then that's mostly it. The butcher, the winery wants grapes, which we don't have, and the bakery wants corn and wheat. Let's go ahead and have a look at the route here. We might even be able to win it with this one now. Although we do want another worker here too. So if I get you to come... just pass them by, but this area here is very boring for them. I guess just due to lack of decoration, so they want lots of plaza decoration through here. Which essentially equivalates to street lights, so let's add a whole bunch of them in the buildings as they pass by over here. We'll also get a tree swing in. Maybe we can put this maybe passing by here. I'm going to delete that little bit of plaza just on the corner there. You can hold shift to bring up the eraser with the road tool. How have those decorations affected us? Yeah, decent amount actually. Slightly less red through here now. We just have to add some more plaza decorations. So let's keep on with the theme. We'll have a well on the street corner. And then we have some fancy fence, which wouldn't mind perhaps having along the sort of steeper gradient roads here. I want to save this for some buildings for sure. It is a little bit of a tricky terrain to build on here. Then any commercial, we just want to have one more. So suppose I'll do some more fruit stalls here. I'll have one in there. Once two people working there already. Sweet, so that hits their commercial. And they just want more plaza decorations basically. So we'll essentially just, I think, line the streets with street lights in a few instances. We don't want to randomize these though. Would be fun if they snapped to the side of a road network, but I can live with it regardless. Let's get some signage on these corners. Little swing set there. Maybe some fancy fencing to draw that off there. Bring some trees into. Some more palms if I dare. Possibly my new favourite tree in the game. There's an achievement as well for placing 500 decorations. Fantastic. Doesn't that just make a really cute little street corner in between the houses there? That's done wonders for our route as well. Why are you doing that? Let's move it here. There we go. And that gives us our Shopper's Paradise at perfect score with a route rating of 100 with 25 decorations and 9 commercial visits. Wonderful. Really love how that's looking over there. I'm heading out in some more people. These guys want to be living near a cliff. Top up our worker jobs. I think we can probably afford some more homes in here. Even need to draw a really small brick road over here, perhaps, maybe. Yeah, just decorate some small trees between these areas where we can't build in. I do want randomization on for these though. There's a really nice looking hillside area there, doesn't it? We can unlock sandcastles, which sounds like an awful lot of fun, doesn't it? And then after that, it's up to 400 tourism points, where we'll finally unlock our beach furniture, which is what I'm most excited to place today. Let's have a look at some sandcastles, shall we? Oh, wonderful. But we can have a few little blocks of sand. Okay, so let's pretend maybe there's been some kids playing along the beach here. Little sandcastle out on the front. I actually wouldn't even mind a vendor here, maybe like a fish vendor. Just like a little beachfront market, not loads of them, just the one. Also give our people some food here as well. And I'm going to keep the bench open. I do love a fence or a hedge against a beach line with specific entrances, but I'm going to keep it open air, I suppose, for this instance. See some kids enjoying the beach here. Oh, they're even coming down to the sandcastle. Don't push it over. Oh, this kid's a dick. What are you doing? Stop destroying it. What's your name? Abraham Murrow, an unemployed child. Send him to the mines. Abraham needs to learn discipline at a young age. Unemployed children plague the town. This is okay though. But otherwise we'll hang around for 400 tourism points in our wonderful little beach town here. We continue to accommodate new arrivals. And we can now grab tier 2 of our tourism town. Fantastic. Also increases our cap to 800 points. Beach furniture is 200, and the second hotel expansion will give us 600, which will give us the maximum of 3 routes per hotel. Alongside also looking at the boutique hotel, which I think we'll take a look at another time. I definitely want to get the beach decorated here. So wait for these to tick over, but beyond that, we do have quite a few tourists milling around the walking routes now. You'll see them in the first person tour. Really love building on these steep terrain layers as well. Actually quite a lot of fun to build on the hillside, which isn't something you have to say very often at all for I think city builders. So let's bring this up here. Don't think we're going to get anything in here, are we? No, maybe we can do some terrain smoothing in here. Although I think it's just going to be straight up too steep. No, there you go. That did help, actually. Maybe we can't just get some of these in here. I'll try a bit more soften. Yeah, I think that side's too steep. We can almost get it in, which I think I'm going to. That really does eat the terrain, but it's fine. And I think we really do need to rename this place Egg Torini after all this, yeah. Because the white houses on the now we're especially building on the cliffside here. Really reminds me of Santorini. Bring some of this cliffside down here. No, don't think we're going to get it in there. That's okay though. We'll just go for our large bushes and trees through here. Leave a little bit of forest, I suppose, behind the houses. There we go. Is that in our new families? Fantastic. Everyone's really happy here. With a new wave of employees for local business. And now we can finally unlock our beach furniture, which is going to give us a bunch of things. Campfire beach chair, cushion beach chair, beach tents and towels of varying different kinds. So do we have our own category here? Here we go. So first of all, we can have our frilly beach towels, for which there's a few different varieties here. We'll also get to randomize some. Have our beach tents a little bit higher up, I think. Balls facing out toward the water. And can we even get some of our beach chairs in there as well? Yes, we can. Fantastic. Really love the addition of beaches here. Let's go ahead and get a little array of sun loungers in. I think I'd love to partner these with a couple of parasols as well. Let's have these sort of installations all on the beach, maybe a bit further down here as well. I'll do a collection of 4. Not that I want it to look like Benidorm or anything. Not beach chairs to that extent, but certainly quite a few of them. Not that this game in any way is Benidorm Simulator. And then maybe some more beach tiles again. Down here in the shades of the palm tree. Nice, isn't that a really nice little area just to add to your beaches? A lot of fun. Although I do wish on this new map that they had maybe opened up some more beach space. It's all pretty claustrophobic around here with the cliffs. But maybe we can do some terraforming and just reclaim a whole bunch of different beach, basically. Would be quite nice, I think. And then that takes us very much into the rest of Tier 2 here, which I think we'll cover another time, and we're certainly going to do some more live streaming of this game. It's an absolute ton of fun. But I think we'll leave our expedition into Town to City 1.0 there. Really can't recommend this game enough if you're into your kind of cute voxel worlds and you like city building and detailing with functional detailing as well. You've seen how that's worked today, and with all the tourists actually enjoying these signs and props on the tourism routes. Just such a unique little city building experience. Can't recommend it to you enough. Definitely stop by on one of our live streams for this, and as I said, we'll be giving away some codes for this game on stream. So if you'd like to play it for free, then come hang out with us on the Thursday this week this video releases. And I'm sure many times into the future again as well. But let me know what you think of this. Will you be jumping back to Town to City with the release of 1.0? I think I can certainly see myself spending several hundred hours here. Hello. We just run out to see us. Can we come up to your house? My word. Oh, I'm just going to jump up here. Thank you. Hello, sweetheart. Are you home? Wonderful. Oh, so many people on the balconies. Isn't that fun? Really love that. Either way, huge shout out to the YouTube members and patrons supporting these videos. If you want to get involved in that, links are down below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. And thank you all so much for watching. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.